know. But I put on my blue jumper today. I pulled it out of one of my suitcases that I store my out of season clothes in. I was like, oh, I have nothing to wear, per usual. And I wore them with the most chuggy skinny jeans. And I put on a very bright pink. This is very bright. It's a sapphire, but it's basically like a electric blue, super bright jumper. And I paired it with the brightest pink coat. And I went out like that. I looked so 80s, I wanted to throw up. And I also had like my little tiger sneakers, so I had a little sneaker. I only needed my leg warmers. And I had a high ponytail, so it was just like ridiculous. It was just an outfit, nobody cares, but I look so 80s today in my opinion. And I also got these gold hoops a couple of days ago because I realized I don't have gold hoops. I wanted, because I saw some girl wearing it on the train and I was like, oh my gosh, she looks so cool. But she was wearing a hoop that was tiny, like skinny, like very, very thin, but I couldn't find this. And I went to Claire's and this is all they had. Either this or they had like a 9-pack, and I don't need that many hoops. Like, who needs that many hoops? Of the same style, just in different sizes. And I was just like, oh my god, no. I'll just get this one and I'll keep an eye out if I find a thinner and itty bitty one. I also got this bag recently. It's full of shit. I was gonna say stuff, but honestly most of it is super useless. And I got this from Depop because I thought it was cool. It's got this metal hardware detail. It's so heavy right now because I have, again, a lot of useless stuff on the inside, but I really did buy into the trends, I guess. I really like added stuff. It's just very impractical, and I didn't obviously realize this before I bought this because I couldn't envision it. You know, if you don't actually see it in person, that's why I love shopping in person, because you can actually hold it, open it, close it, wear it, like see how it would work. But buying online, opening it is very hard to get like a wallet out. I don't have a wallet. I just chuck the cards right in there. Don't be like me. But like to get my phone out was using it, I was holding it in a weird way. It fell on the floor, went everywhere, had to clean it up. Oh, thankfully, it landed on its butt, so it didn't like actually touch the floor. So I've been using it. But it's basically like a gel moisturizer from Notorium, and it's called like niacinamide, and it's totally fine. It is completely fine. But I don't know, I've been too oily, so wanted to try a new one. Why not? It was on discount. And I wanted a smaller one, and this packaging is like glass and big, and oh yeah, it's right here, and you have to like open this, get this thing out, and if you put it in your bag, like, because if I go to a place, like get like an overnight bag or anything, it's really inconvenient to carry. They don't have any other sizes. It just comes in a glass jar. I'd recommend this if you have oily skin, by the way. Their lip gloss is also nice, but it's like super thick, so it's not my favorite. The Glossier one is better, but they have nicer colors. But yeah, this one is the niacinamide gel cream, 5%, and it absorbs so quickly, so quickly. But yeah, it's nice. I feel like it's a little bit pricey, but you do get a ton of product in there. But yeah, I just wanted to try this. I don't know what moisturizer I can get that is cheap, that is good for oily skin. So if you have any suggestions, do let me know. Because I've tried like this La Roche-Posay in the K formula. I think that was way too drying. This one says Effeclar matte, so it's supposed to matten your skin and shrink your pores at the same time. So I hope it does it. Sebum controlling moisturizer, anti-shine. Tested on oily acne prone skin. Should we open it together? I haven't opened it yet. Oh, okay. It's a cutie little thing. 40 ml. It was like 16 pounds, I think. A couple pounds discounted off of it because of all of the sales Boots are doing. I don't know why I didn't go into Space NK because they had way more options, but it was like after work and I was pretty brain dead, so I found the first one I liked. I'm gonna say I really liked Simple, you know, the cheapy brand. The Simple's moisturizer that was lightweight, and it had weed flowers like the leaf all over the packaging, but I think they discontinued that, and I'm very upset about it. I also love their I guess let's call it hemp, not weed. Hemp. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's the same thing. But basically they also have a face mask that has the hemp all over the packaging. They also changed like the packaging a little bit, but it still has it there, I'm pretty sure, because I always get that. And that is like my favorite face mask ever that I've ever tried. So nice for winter, super moisturizing, and leaves your skin like beautiful. Basically that had a moisturizer form, but it's nowhere. I cannot find it, and I do not actually trust Amazon when ordering products like that, because I've heard that they like, because sometimes the sellers are not the actual company, and you know, it might be this packaging, but it might be a glasses because it's been grey and dark and all this horrible weather here. And this is why I'm so shiny right now. Glass skin, glowy from within. It's like an oil slick. It's not actually well. Anyways, but the sunscreen that I'm using, I think I bought the wrong version because it's burning my skin. It's burning my skin. It is not good. But the burning subsided after a few minutes, so and my skin looks great, so I don't know what's up with that, but it's like the Lancaster Sun Beauty something sunscreen, and I really liked it when I tried it. Like a tester trial size of it, but I couldn't find the same one, and I bought this one that I have. I think it's got a different, it's kind of a different type of the same sunscreen to enhance your tan or whatever. And whatever is different in this one is like burning my skin upon first application. But after you wait, you know, a couple of minutes, it's fine. It's a really big bottle, so I have to use it, okay? And it doesn't make my skin that oily, that's why I got it. Anyways, this is riveting information you're learning right now. Anyways, I got these patches because I again, the picking thing that I mentioned, I just wanted to get the patches so I can just like, because I ran out of them, and then I just went crazy with the, you know, hands all over the place. But yeah, I had something here that I made worse. There was like, you couldn't see it, but then I picked at it, so I needed the patches, but I didn't have any at the house, so I went out and I saw these. These are from Carbon Theory, and I've never tried anything from them before, but it says this is like a salicylic acid spot patch. So I'm assuming that this is going to be a similar salicylic acid wash and apply. So is this like going to be the same as the hydrocolloid patches? I don't know. But yeah, it's like the same thing, like the actual size there. They're clear, and it was cheaper than the invisible, what's its face? I don't know the brand name now, but I've bought them twice, and they were just fine. They were better than Starface in my eyes. Starface is like cute, but it doesn't do anything for me. And the other one was good, and this one was cheaper. So, and it says it has a 40 of these things. The other one also had less, like 20, and it was more expensive. So I was like, I'll try this. Also, I saw a new thing. I was like, you know, a pimple patch, but it has tiny little needles, almost, and then it like helps to penetrate your skin better. Apparently, I did see them, but they were way more expensive for way less product. But yeah, I guess if you have a really stubborn zit or something like that, you can try those. I did see an influencer talking about a similar brand, but I don't remember what it was right now. Anyways, what else is up, you guys? This is my favorite brush. I talked about it in my Patreon because I did like a brush sounds video. My favorite brush right now, and it's called the Denman brush, and it's the one with the long and the denser bristles. But anyways, it's like this. It's not doing its job right now. It's got performance anxiety. Although, anyway, but maybe there's like a deep sense of insecurity, I fear, and also like how she was raised, like right-wing family, she has right-wing beliefs, but also like she is hateful. Every video is full of hate. Anyways, she has a jewelry line, and her jewelry line is being sued by a very well-known brand. Anyways, she's being sued by Chrome Hearts. Now, I don't think, if we were to talk about Chrome Hearts itself, I don't think their jewelry is worth that much. I don't know how much exactly it is, but I'm assuming it's like hundreds of pounds or dollars, because they're like a luxury brand and they make jewelry. Basically, HRH is apparently copying some of their products, like their brand logo, like their most known type of jewelry, which is like a lily that's a cross. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but basically it looks like an old-fashioned cross, and each of the sides kind of look like a lily. Basically the same product that they have, HRH has on her jewelry line, and it's called HRH Collection, same as her YouTube channel. And she's been making this jewelry line since years ago, and a lot of people have accused her of dropshipping and claiming that the products are handmade. Well, if you ask, did I just hear that you were asking my opinion? Thank you. I'm here to tell you my opinion, and my opinion is yes, she's clearly buying the jewelry parts from like a bulk seller and then assembling it by hand to say that it's been handmade. Now, everything is handmade, let's get that clear. Fast fashion clothes are also handmade. Sustainable outfits are also handmade, like small business sellers' outfits, like clothing, pieces, shoes, accessories, everything is handmade at one point. A person has touched the thing, like especially with textiles. With jewelry, I guess it depends on how it's made in the process. You can use like molds to make it, so technically a machine can make it, but a person is operating it. I don't really know about jewelry making, but for example, for clothes, everything is handmade, and sometimes this terminology is used to make you think that the product you're buying is better. I think a lot of small businesses do that, and they just sell t-shirts that have been like they're buying Gildan, or like what other like popular mass-produced like Fruit of the Loom t-shirts that they're probably buying like 50 of them, putting their own embroidery or prints on, and then selling them for an upcharge, saying that they're handmade because they have printed on the embroidery, or they have printed on whatever they have made, so that it's a little bit different than the original product. So I believe that's what's happening there with her jewelry. She's buying most of it, if not all of it, from mass retailers like Alibaba or AliExpress, which is basically the same thing, and selling it at an exorbitant markup, and marketing it as handmade, which makes it look like it's cool and like better or something, or luxurious. And the funny thing is, like, the exact same products that she has on her website, people found on AliExpress and Alibaba and all of those sites, like kind of like Shein, for like 50 cents or $1, and then she's selling them for $100. And allegedly this is how she's doing it, right? A lot of people have came back. There's a couple of YouTube videos, although her followers will come so that people would make clips of her and stuff, but I think a lot of her followers are like haters, to be honest, because I don't know like why you would follow her, like genuinely, out of a genuine like I don't know, let me know if you like her. But I feel like if she met you in person, she might allegedly spit in your face. But basically she's being sued by this like huge brand, and the brand wants to do a whole jury trial where they're probably gonna bring cameras into the courtroom and publicize it, and it'll be a whole like PR thing for them and the whole advertising thing for them. People are saying it's so smart, but I feel like anybody could think of that. But anyways, that's happening, and I thought that was so crazy, because she claims that her ideas are original and all this stuff, but like she makes these soda cannon like opener earrings, and I feel like I've seen them somewhere else. I don't know, the brand that's suing HRH is claiming that the jewelry that she's copying allegedly from them is trademarked, and that's why like they have the grounds to sue and like they'll destroy her whole business, which is obviously like I wouldn't want that to happen, because she's got a daughter and like she needs to live and make money somehow. But if you're doing illegal things, you know, we'll see what happens. Other things that are happening, I just saw, because I am in the middle of watching the new season of Outer Banks, and I don't know if I've previously said, but I really loved Outer Banks. I'm sure many of you might have too, or maybe you've never heard of it, but Outer Banks is basically like a teenage adventure show on Netflix where they search for a treasure and they live on the OBX Outer Banks in North Carolina. Is it North or South? I don't know. One of the Carolinas. And I feel like this season is feeling a little lackluster in my opinion. And I'm not gonna give you any spoilers because guess what? 5 minutes before I started filming this video, I got a freaking spoiler from somebody in the comment section of a video. And it's like a major spoiler. Like, why would you do that? Put a disclaimer. And like the new episodes came out like 2 days ago. Do you have no life? Honestly, I would have watched them, but I'm taking my time. Anyways, apparently there's mad, I'm gonna throw up because I said that out loud, mad cast drama. There's crazy cast drama apparently. I think it's brought on because of the fans shipping the two actors together, and I'm pretty sure it happened before as well, and apparently it continued, but I don't know if it's true or not. I just saw like one of the T-Spill talking about it. I just saw the beginning of it, but it's just crazy how fans and fan content can like really change the actors' lives. Like, you don't understand, you guys. You're making edits of these people as characters in the show, and that's fine. But then when you're like, oh my god, the actors, I ship them together. Hold up. It's not real, you guys. It's fake. It's a fictional show. I'm sure they will look cute together or whatever, but they both have partners. Let's calm down. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and ruin these people's private lives just because they're in a show together. And it seemed like everybody was having like a good time from the outside. Obviously, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. Anyway, it's not very important, guys. Nothing I talk about is ever that important. It's just all good fun, and changing, I guess, not as affecting to our personal lives, you know. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I've been sick. Not too bad though. I didn't wear my jacket. You wear your jacket, guys. If it's cold, you need to put on your jacket. Do not be like, nah, I'm just going out, I'll get warmed up. You know, if you're going on a night out and stuff like that, especially, you think, no, I don't need my jacket because I'm drinking. I've done that many times. I got so many colds after that. Take care of yourselves. But yeah, I don't like being sick. I just like felt a little bit under the weather, but it was fine. I powered through. I was so sleepy. But yes. Oh, the Victoria's Secret fashion show happened, and everybody was like, wow, the body positivity is gone. Although they did have like a bunch of different body types featured on the fashion show, the catwalk. I feel like it wasn't planned very well because some of the wings were too heavy. Someone's shoe like got off her foot because the platform like they're walking on was raised. Why didn't you check that, you know? But I feel like the models looked good, but the outfits, bro. The outfits, some of them were so ugly. Like straight up ugly. Like who would wear that? Like in the past, like Victoria's Secret fashion show was good because they had the extravagant like lingerie that had the crystals and the diamonds and Swarovski and all this kind of stuff. You're not like expecting to buy the stuff on this like runway. This is just a PR event. This is just like a cool thing, kind of like a haute couture. Like I don't know, like it's kind of like cool imagining and having fun with the lingerie and making fancy like clothes. But they had like this, I think it was is it Irina Shayk, or one of like the older VS models, not old in age but like old as in they have started walking on this I keep wanting to say carpet, on this catwalk 4 years before, and one of them had like this kind of like checkered mesh look with like there was like capri leggings. It looked disgusting. She was gorgeous, you know, all the models were gorgeous and beautiful obviously, but like the outfits, some of them were not giving. It's like they had 5 minutes to put together something and they were working with like fabric scraps for a show that like the comeback is a really big deal because they haven't had it in years because of getting cancelled. I would expect that they would put more effort into it, but I guess not. I guess they don't care. But Tyla was at the show and I love Tyla, which was nice. And I'm obsessed with Tate McRae. And she just announced today that she's going on a tour and coming out with a new album. I feel like I'm so late with all these like pop singers like Sabrina Carpenter. Is there any I'm like, is there any other cool pop singers? Maisie, what's her face? That's what I'm saying. I am so late to discovering their music after like a billion people have already listened to them and they have sold out shows. Then I found out about them and I'm like, I want to go to a show and it's all sold out, or it's like £1 million. But yeah, I really want a ticket for Tate McRae because I'm so obsessed with her, and I love that she's actually in a relationship with somebody her age and like her stature, like her equal, because so often we see these celebrities, especially like women, being in relationships you must have options, right? You don't want to just like why are you dating Leonardo DiCaprio? I mean, it's all the models that want to be famous, but I guess like doesn't like Jacob Elordi and Kaya Gerber have like a 10-year age difference or something? It's just like gross. Yeah, it's just like refreshing to see a young person date another young person. Like they're both singers. They both seem like in a healthy relationship that is not overly public, but obviously they're massive singers, so I don't know, it just gives good vibes to me, which I love. Which we need some sort of like good representation in the media of our own age, you know, like the Gen Z people, because I feel like everybody's just like shitting on Gen Z sometimes, but I feel like she's so talented. Trying to see if oh yeah, there's a new Twitter called Blue Sky. Are you guys on that? I mean, I downloaded it to see what it's about, but I don't use Twitter, so I don't think I'm gonna use it. Yeah, and I wanted to make I looked at the app like twice, and I didn't really understand how to use it. Maybe I'm being too old, even though I'm supposed to be like knowing everything. But I feel like I don't know anything. So, you know, I feel like that's just life. I feel like I know everything at 18 and then nothing at 24. But yeah, I do need to discover like new apps and things. Like, is everybody just using Instagram? To me, it seems like everyone's just on Instagram. That's like the it app, even though I hate it because it's full of like photoshopped and perfect people. So I always, if I'm not looking at memes and sending memes to people, I'm never on there because it makes me feel terrible, just like TikTok did. So I'm always on YouTube. That's literally my biggest social media that I use, just because I like the commentary and some of the creators that I like. I just like follow them. And then if you really wanted to see some shorts, I guess you can just like TikTok story. You could just watch shorts now, and that's what I do. Because I've gotten rid of TikTok. I'm like, go away. I know I could, maybe not me, because I never go viral, but a lot of people I know go viral on TikTok, and it's so much easier, and brands just expect you to have this platform now if you want to collaborate with them and stuff like that. But for like personal reasons, to go in there and like to look at these celebrities and influencers that are super rich trying to sell you something in every single swipe, no, like no, that's these apps are just like designed to make you spend money and time, and you know what, time is also money. Do I not spend an unhealthy amount of time on YouTube? Yeah, I do. It's not good, but at least I can multitask, because most of the time I'm not even looking at the video unless it's like I know it's gonna be good, like a Mila Tequila video about One Direction. Very important. But yeah, no TikTok for me, no Twitter for me. And I'll just look at memes on Instagram and some like pretty clothes and stuff. And I do stalk people on there, like celebrities mostly, but it's fun to do that. Anyways. What else? I was gonna mention something, but I forgot. And before like I end this video, I was gonna attempt to make an unpopular opinions kind of video, but I don't think I have. I can think of unpopular opinions that's not gonna like, I don't know, just be a hate video, like hateful video. Like I feel like unpopular opinions is basically just not worth. I can't think of it. But I do have an unpopular opinion that you don't have to take to heart, okay? But I've just noticed everybody and their mother has been using this certain word. And it starts with an E. And it goes as elevated. And no hate if you use this word, okay? But I think it's an influencer word. You guys are going to love this t-shirt. It's just like so good. It's like your basic t-shirt but elevated. No hate, no shade to anyone. Literally, I watch a lot of fashion creators and everyone is using this word, and that's why I keep like hearing it. Obviously, if you don't watch like fashion content, a lot of fashion content, you're not gonna be bothered by it that much. But I feel like elevated, like using the word elevated to describe like an item of clothing, has become a way of just like excusing or like giving a reason to spend that money on that item. It's because it's not just a black t-shirt, it's elevated black t-shirt. And then like the things that they show after saying that is like the most basic piece of clothing ever. And this is also like what makes it elevated. Can you tell me like what makes it elevated? It's like somebody has discovered this word, and who started this? I don't know who started saying this word and made it so popular. But it's basically the same style of items anyway. And also everybody in the fashion space has started saying timeless. Oh yeah, and my unpopular opinion is that I do not agree that things necessarily need to be described as elevated, because I think it sounds stupid. It sounds funny, like it's like you heard it somewhere, so you want to say it. You think it sounds smart, but it doesn't really. But it's literally not like a malicious thing, so it's just like a fun, unpopular opinion. Anyways, and the thing about timeless, I have a strong opinion that I've recently developed. Past 24 hours, I've realized why I don't like it. Again, it's like a very popular word that a lot of people use, timeless. This coat is going to be so timeless in my wardrobe, so I spent £200 on it, and I got it. And this jean, I know I have like 5 other pair of blue jeans, but the cut is like straight and goes down and it's loose. Just call it straight leg jean. But it's also so timeless, and I feel like I'm gonna have it in my wardrobe for like ever, like until I die. And this is how like every fashion creator, or like in every fashion hall, people speak these exact words and like copies of each other, and I don't think they realize it, or like what is happening. Not everything, just because it's a basic item, is timeless. And the war of like trendy and timeless and trendy and timeless, wow, just get something that you like and stop overthinking it, I would say. And I do not believe that my stance here is as like, it's not a very like unpopular opinion, but it's more like dissecting why people use this word to describe their pieces of clothing. And I think people feel a lot. I'm trying to slow down to wrap up the video. I'm so excited to talk to you. People feel under a lot of pressure, I think, nowadays to do the right thing, and especially with all the popularization of sustainable fashion, how people should thrift instead of buying new, exchange your clothes. Nobody ever talks about that, but you should exchange your clothes with your friends if you're like similar size, or you want to shop in my wardrobe kind of thing, or buy from resellers. Like buy fast fashion, but buy less. The overall thing is just buying less and buying like what you need and a little bit of what you want, and not going crazy on buying every single trend and doing a ridiculous amount, like spending a ridiculous amounts of money on a haul, just like overspending, overbuying. It's the whole sustainability. As everything sustainable can be explained, moderation and not overconsumption. And this has put on a lot of pressure, I think, on people with all the other things that we have in like our society nowadays, to be on the right political side, to be on the right side of everything, right? But with fashion, like in particular, it's like everybody needs clothes, and I feel like there is this like guilt that people feel when they buy something new, and they like to describe that item now as timeless, and I'm gonna have it in my wardrobe. Just watch me, I will do it. Like, I promise you, I bought it, and please don't hate me because I bought this one item. And I feel like these people that describe their items as timeless often are the people that are overbuying, not gonna lie. It's just a way of comforting themselves. I think maybe I have thought about it too much, but I think it's just a way of comforting themselves, thinking that they're gonna like have it in there. Maybe they're genuine, like sometimes you're genuinely thinking about it, but when everybody and their mother is repeating the same sentence, it's just not true, in my opinion. And I obviously have over criticized and analyzed this particular subject because I just like to talk about it. But what do you think? I think it's like a coping mechanism. It's just like some copium for people to say that they're buying like this blazer because it's gonna be timeless and they're gonna have it forever. And I keep repeating myself to take a water every time I say timeless. And elevated and timeless, guys. Elevated and timeless. Elevated actually sounds really good. elevated. I don't have any elevated things. Maybe that's why I'm bitching about it. Maybe I'm just jealous, you know what I mean? And I don't buy new stuff that often, so maybe I'm just jealous that I can. Yeah, to me, I feel like because we change as people all the time, I feel like you're never really going to have stuff that you're gonna love forever. Like, you're always gonna grow and change, and your tastes change and mature, or like you become more childish maybe because you want to be more fun as you grow up, and it all depends on where you are in life. So trying to really like, I don't know, you're trying to do the responsible thing, but then at the same time you want to get this thing that you really are interested in right now. You're trying to justify that purchase. It creates this whole like toxic environment, I think. But yeah, I am not like I'm not a big fan of hauls in terms of, I like watching them quite a bit because it's like fun, you know. I love to shop. It's just like the society, the way it's built. It's like we've been ingrained to like things and stuff, and also like I like having things because it gives me comfort in a sick, twisted way. And I love to shop, and I can do it. The content, the hauls make so many views, I feel like, and money, especially on TikTok or YouTube, you know, social media. It's because we can just like participate in it without actually doing it. It's just like thrilling to see what the person got in their haul and what it looks like and how much it costs. Like, you want to learn and see. It's like a weird human thing. But yeah, was just like nitpicking at that one point that everybody seems to be making these days about how timeless things are. And I think there's like the fashion that I've been seeing recently, like some of it is exciting, but like the mainstream stuff has become so boring. After COVID, I guess we're in a little bit of a recession, so we're having a recession core. Recession core, Office to Nightclub, all over again. Who remembers 2008? Not me, because I was 8 years old. But I remember wearing t-shirts and leggings that was like mid-calf leggings. Ugh, disgusting. What a time. I still wear leggings right now. But yeah, I do feel like it's a little bit of a recession core to say that it's like people are guilty spending the money, but they would like just get it. You don't have to explain yourself that much. But like people are gonna comment them in the comments. I also understand that. Like people are gonna be like, oh my god, why would you support this brand and that brand? It's just you can never win. It's really hard. But yeah. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Let me know if you want to yap about anything in the comments. You heard some juicy news. Let me know. Some drama that you want me to talk about. Some celebrity gossip. A culture opinion. Let's discuss it, you know. I'm so sorry. But this will be it for this video. I really kept repeating myself at the end, and I kind of got sick of myself, so I'm sorry if you got sick of me too. I'm just trying to whisper and whisper and whisper